Okay. There's a guy here. Okay. So his guy name is Tim Ross. He's in Ottawa. And I remember when he first started, was involved in housing and all that. And anyway, they're having some kind of conference. It's not like it used to be. I mean, they don't really, the people that speaking up, people like Joan Kingston and so-called Dr. Sarah Davidson, they don't understand the issue of homelessness. They don't understand because they've never been homeless. They don't know. Me, I never been homeless either. So, but I have a little feeling of how it is. But see this here? Somebody give me this. It's called the new Meth, Crystal Meth, the new one. And I read it. Go to my Facebook or blog. You'll see a link. Beautiful story by a journalist that was written that he went to Mexico and the southern part of the United States. And really, you want to know what crystal meth? Anyway, one issue he's saying is people like that, Tim Ross, they never, when they speak about homelessness, they never talk about crystal meth. They never do. Now, I never read the story. Let's see what he says, okay? Let's just see. Tim Ross, a native New Brunswicker and the executive director of Housing Fredericton of Canada. I wonder how much he makes. He makes a year on that one now. I see him the other day. Never seen him a few months ago. Never said hello. Says people need to raise their voice if they want the affordable housing crisis to end. Raise their voice. Okay. Let's see. People need to make their voice heard if they expect government to solve the affordable housing that grip New Brunswick, said a national advocate. Tim Ross says the emerge of sizable encampment of homeless people in Fredericton is just one telltale sign of how far the pendulum has swung, fancy words, over the past 50 years from a housing system that meets people's need to one that privatizes profit for investors. What the hell does that mean? Anyway, he says nothing will change unless people pressure politicians. Okay, now, how much is he going to talk about the tents? This is an enormous problem that requires people to become very vocal and demanding of all orders of government to play a meaningful role to stabilize the housing market, build housing option, and meet the need of our population. Blah, blah, blah. This can't be a middle school stock hop where the music is playing and everybody is standing up against the wall, waiting for someone to make the first dance move. We need everybody on the dance floor supporting solutions. Ross, a native of Stanley, didn't know that. The issue, he was executive, non-profit, leaving Ottawa 6 years ago. However, housing affordability has worsened in New Brunswick and the rest of Canada over that period. In the last municipal election, all Fredericton candidates campaigned for the issue of affordable housing. Notice how he never mentioned crystal meth so far. A report released, apartment, well-paying, the release. 4,500 people in Fredericton are looking for affordable housing. I'm not saying there's 4,500 people met heads. 4,500 met heads in this city. I don't think so. Over the past year, we witnessed significant loss of low and moderate income rental in the private market. You gotta learn to speak English again. Housing should be fundamental human rights, but is falling prey to an investor class that's acquiring a lot of apartments. Okay. No crystal meth. As for the first-time home buyer, okay, that's another story. This had consequences. Ross argued the market has become dominant private interests again. Nothing about crystal meth. Government should support. My God, he used this so fancy word. I think Tim's been in Ottawa a little bit too long. People, housing needs first, ensure affordable forever. Nope. So, that is one of the problems. I think Mr. Ross should take the time and read this, because it really explains why we have tents in cities and tents in Fredericton. But these advocates, they never talk about crystal meth.